Right now. I have it. Right now.
You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness, this fit got soul. Yeah, Beam Dango, been the spark since day one. 5 years deep, still blazing, still fun. That's cracking jokes that'll roast your whole soul. Might bring the farm gas straight from the phone. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where you're in, that's fucking feels at home. We smoke loud, talk real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Day night giveaways, burn it slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
Chrissy, Denise, Alice, hello. Hey, what's up, everybody? Heyo.
What up, everybody?
Right now. Right now.
How's everybody's day going?
Good. Bean's up. Bean made it to PA.
He did? Good
Mm.
deal. Good deal. We have lost our beans to Pennsylvania. He'll probably pop up here and there, but
He might pop up if anybody gets any spots during this live. We can't tell you the updated list unless Bean pops up. Right.
or he sends us a message or something. But we'll keep it up as close as we can. If not, he'll be taking care of it on his end, that's for sure. But y'all don't forget we got that waffle going on.
Did you get into anything today? I can't talk, man.
I went and took my buddy to the doctor. He had to have the shots put in his back. So I
Back
took
shot?
him. Yeah. So I just took him to Cersei, had that done, come back, and Chrissy wasn't feeling good, man. Her stomach was hurting her pretty bad, and all of a sudden she
Is
just
that
started.
because you gave her back shots last night?
It may be, but she's in there laid up in the bed. I had to take the kids to get something to eat, so that's why I'm on late, or I couldn't get on earlier because the 3 kids and mama picking up one, and I had to take the other 2 to get them fed. I could have grilled them some burgers, but that's tired of hamburgers, so
No shit.
took them down and got them a little Subway something to eat. What up, Brenda?
Beans with Denise's son right now. What's up, Brenda?
Good deal.
Hello.
Let him get some visiting done. We'll see him when he gets back or when he's got time. He's up there visiting with that boy too, I'm sure, his son. What up, Chrissy, Alice, Denise? Oh, everybody.
How's everybody doing today? Even everybody over on the YouTube side, even though you're not talking. Hello to everybody over there.
That's right.
Oh, man.
But yeah, we just pretty much just sat around for a little bit and dicked off most of the day, I guess. Yesterday, when they come picked up the baby, her boyfriend come with her, and he's a cop. And we got our paraphernalia laying out on the table and everything. Like, fuck.
Denise with 100 stars. Thank you, Denise. Damn, dude. And he didn't. Is he a cop there in Arkansas?
Yeah, he's a cop in town, but I live outside of town. But it don't matter. He didn't come in.
He's going to tell people to start watching you. Like, this guy's a drug addict. You need to look at him.
They can watch me all they want to. I ain't doing nothing. I shouldn't be doing except for smoking pot because I ain't got my prescription no more, but I'm fixing to change that.
He doesn't know that, right? You don't need to tell him that. As far as he knows, you know.
Yeah, they still think we got our card, but it just went out like in January, so we're just 4 months off. Dude, it been raining there all day, all evening. Dang.
It hasn't rained here. It's just been overcast all day. It's been overcast and looking like rain, but it kept the ground moist, so that's good for the seeds that I put in the ground.
Yeah, it'd be really good.
Hopefully they're still there and not, whatever was digging in my garden didn't pull them up.
Well,
something was digging in my garden. They pissed me off.
My cats have finally started attacking the moles that digging in my yard, so maybe they'll take care of them moles for us. They've been bringing a couple up a week every once in a while and just eating half of them and letting us know that they've been killing them. So I did get bit today by a cat.
Really, feral cat?
It wasn't my cat. It was my buddy's cat. My buddy's nephew's cat. And I went to pet him. He was like, "Oh yeah, I just pet my head." And I got to that tail and I just stroked the tail like you do a cat. You just pet it from head to tail. So I made it turn around. And boy, he opened that mouth up and he just chawed on me right there.
I don't think it's birds, but I can't swear to it, Denise, but it looked like something scratched at the ground.
It could be
about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch deep, just deep enough to cover them. But whatever it was, dug deeper than it would have been. But I don't know if they got where the seed was because, like, I put the tag like 1 inch away from where I put the seed, so I don't think it got where the seed was. But I could be wrong about where it was. Denise with another $100.
If it pops up, it pops up, huh?
I put 3 of them at the ground yesterday, so about sometime next week they should pop.
I need to dig around and get mine German so I can put them outside. Beans is up in PA visiting his family up there.
Hey, Loretta. What's up, Kayla?
That's exactly right, Alice. That old pussy didn't want to be petted. What up, Kayla? Sarah
What's
Coates,
up, Sarah?
I hope y'all's all doing good.
I know we're far away from a 20, but I'm going to hit this bong.
Shit, I'm with you. Like I said, I just got in from the getting them kids something to eat. I think I want a dab.
Yeah, I got fresh dabs, but I thought Waylon was mailing that shit a couple days ago, and apparently I don't know if he's even mailed it yet. Because he just sent me the tag for it today, so he might have just mailed it today. What's up, Ty?
What up, Ty? Yeah, he ships a lot of shit, so or I think he does. I don't know.
Because I was waiting to get into my new dabs because I was hoping to get that new rig before I got into the dabs. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think I have one more dab left of the old dabs, and then it's probably going to be another 3 days before I get that.
Well, hell, it shouldn't be coming very far away, right? Just Illinois.
Illinois, it'll probably be 3 days. It'll take a day to get there, a day to get processed, and a day to come out.
What up, Gabe? Yeah, I don't know. I've been waiting on my homie. He's been in a rough spot, but
what's up, Gabe?
Waiting on him for about a month now. I sent him some money for a mystery box. I know he's in the tight spot, so I got a little leeway. He's my homie. He always hooks me up anyway. I'll just get it when I get it.
I've been trying to train my beard because this side sat funny, and I just noticed now that I've been training it, this line is more straight. It used to come down in a V. Now it's like a straight black line down the middle.
Well, that's why I'm always stroking mine, because you'll see me. I kind of try to spread it out a little bit, so it's not just.
That's what I had to do on this side. I had to do that too because this side used to go over like that.
Just got home from bike night. Shit, you must have had a good night then. Ooh. Boy, that dab hit right.
Okay.
What up, Chris? Yeah, Waylon will be coming on here in the short, won't he?
What time's he start his? Yeah,
I think it starts about 8 my time, I think.
Yeah, 9 my time.
Yeah. Yeah, Gabe, did you have a nice ride today? Margaret, what's up?
Hello, Margaret.
I'll be over there watching tonight, see what they.
Yeah, we got 17 people up in here.
Woohoo!
Want to put a hashtag up and we'll give one away if we hit 20?
Shit, yeah, we'll do it.
And as soon as I say that, we go down to 15. Might as well not even do it now.
All right, we'll put it up there just in case.
Yeah, I'm now down to 11.
That's all right. They probably say, no, they ain't got that ball guy. We ain't got no jokes now.
You're saying that they're missing the lesbian without a Subaru?
There we go.
Someone said that the other day at comedy. He said, I'm a Subaru away from being a dyke.
Oh, good Lord. Took the truck out. It's supposed to be cold snow tonight. Dang, Gabe.
What? Cold out tonight? Snow? What? Where are you at, Gabe? Where are you at that they're getting snow? Where was that Kentucky shit from?
Oh. Let's see. I get back to that. What up from Kentucky Hill Farms? We love you too.
Yeah. Looks like it might storm now. Actually, there's some clouds coming in. Looks dark as shit. Hold on a second. Looks like we should get a storm.
Shit. I want to say last night we had a little bit of thunder, but we didn't get no rain from it, I don't reckon.
Snow in Ohio tonight? That's crazy.
Dude. Irvine, Kentucky, what's up?
I looked at our weather. I'm good with planning everything right now.
I think I'm going to get out there if I can. I I got to mow my yard tomorrow evening when I get back. I got to run up to Missouri and get some cigarettes. But I think I'm gonna try to work up my spot so I can get my plants in my chicken coop and get my outdoor going. Damn. Chris, my nipples are always hard, dude. I got natural perky nipples. That's what my wife says. I think it's just blowing smoke in my ass. Let me grab some drink real quick. Oh.
What's everybody else getting into tonight? Anybody doing anything fun on this Thursday?
Oh, Bean said he gonna be up there about a week, ain't he?
What's that?
I said Bean's gonna be up PA for a week, ain't he?
I think just over the weekend, and then he's coming home.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So if when are you going to be at Beans? Are you going to be at Beans 2 days after you leave, or are you going somewhere else and then coming to Beans later? How long are you going to be in Florida before you come home?
We're gonna leave on a Friday or Saturday morning. I'm gonna drive Saturday. Me and my wife's gonna drive Saturday for quite a while. We'll spend the night somewhere, probably in Alabama. Then first thing Sunday morning, finish our trip on in. We'll probably stop and see Sunday evening. We'll probably stop and stay at her aunt's house. And it may be Monday evening before I get over to see Bean.
Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. If I go down, when am I going to go down? But I don't know if it'd be worth me going down, because if it's during the week, he'll have to work. So
yeah, but we can hang out.
Yeah, but if you're going to be there Monday, what are you going to do? Like,
there's one day I will drive down south, and like I said, see my wife's cousin. He's pretty good. See him for a couple of hours, but like we may drive back and hit Tallahassee, or where the drum circles are, and
Tampa.
Tampa, and be closer for when we get there in the next morning, and like the rest of that week we'll probably be right there in Florida. We ain't gonna leave till Saturday, early Saturday morning. So we're gonna be in there full 5 days, but we'll be driving for them the other 4 days.
Yeah, I was just saying I couldn't hang out with you, because when you leave Beans, you're not going to go back to Beans.
Yeah, I'm gonna be close enough to I can come over a couple of times. I'm gonna see him when I get there, hopefully, and hang out for a couple hours. Then maybe like on a Thursday or a Friday before we leave, I may go over there Friday around noon and try to spend quite a bit of time over there. You know, go see where he works at and shit. Look at them fast cars he's got, and then hang out for a little while. You know. That'll be at the end of this coming month, the 30th of May.
Yeah.
Where I think
It'll be at the beginning of next month.
Yeah,
you're going to be on the way there at the end of the month, but you won't be there till the beginning of next month.
Yeah, we're going to leave on the 30th from Arkansas. So
yeah, you won't be to Beans until the 1st at the soonest.
That's our plans anyway. That's a whole month for shit to happen, but our plans is to leave the 30th and come to Florida for a week. I think it'll do Chrissy some good to get out of the house, see some other families she ain't seen in about 15 years.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna end up coming down. It just doesn't make any sense for me to come down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can't, you can't. And we'll respect that. We'll try to. Hell, who
Well,
knows?
it just doesn't make sense because what am I gonna do while Bean's at work? You know what I mean?
Sit around with your thumb in your ass.
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Like if it was weekend, it would make sense because then I could hang out with Bean and D on a weekend.
Yeah.
And you, but you're not going to be there the weekend. You're going to be there during the week.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, brother. What up, Lisa? Yeah, we lost our Beans a long time ago. The ones with the open doors go faster. What am I missing, Denise?
The doors that open sideways. The last video he posted, he said, "This is an orange car. It's real fast because it's orange and it's got those doors that open up and down.
Yeah.
That's real fast."
With the doors open, the open like that, they go fast. What up, Betty Joe? But yeah, we're just, but it's going to be the start of summer too. So that's the whole reason why we're getting away. Then we're going to try. Huh?
I said, I get it.
Then we're going to try the 1st of July to go down to Texas for a week. Because my daughter lives down there and we're going to take the grandbabies with us. Take them to Texas. We'll try to catch up with Lone Star Sunfish down there. That'd be awesome to meet up with him, our YouTuber. And I'm not even saying he wants to meet me, but I mean, I think it'd be cool to meet up with him,
Right.
Because I am nobody to be wanting to meet up with, but like I'm a cool ass fuck when we do meet. Yeah, I can't wait for Bean to put out another fast car video. His videos, man, this is.
Did you see the last one, the orange one?
Yeah, it goes fast.
Yeah,
you can tell because the doors open.
Yeah, I told him that was his weakest video yet. He didn't put any out. He just phoned that one in. That was weak.
Spur of the moment. Just keep it rolling, though. See, he kept you interested. Now give him a week, he's going to go back, and they're going to have so many different cars there. But like, yeah, now look at this one. If you want a really fast car, look at the color wheels on this one.
Got black tires. It's got to be fast if those tires are black.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. And his taquito, his food thing was really good too. Eating a taquito. I thought those were tornadoes. But either way, hey, they make taquitos down here too, though. I was thinking of Love's gas station, the ones that roll on the grill like the hot dogs.
Yeah, they got them at 7-Eleven and shit too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're taquitos. Or I guess they call them something else down there where you're at, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing. I think they call them tornadoes down here.
Maybe.
But like I said, it's the same thing, same concept. Rolled in a taco shell.
Meat and sauce wrapped up in a taco shell, rolled and heated up. And cheese. There's cheese.
Gotta have cheese. Kayla, I hope you're doing good tonight, sis.
Hello, Kayla.
He's gonna have to do some bikes. Or do they do? I wonder if they do bikes there, motorcycles and shit.
Probably not.
Yeah, because I bet you wouldn't. Well, I don't know. I bet they get their rims powder coated too, though, don't they? I don't know. Who knows?
Most of them are just chrome.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to coax him into it when he gets a bike in there. He's gonna have to really do one real quick on that one.
Be like, this isn't that fast. It's only got 2 wheels. It can't
Only
be
got 2 wheels. half the wheels, it goes half the speed. And how can you go fast with both feet on the ground to hold you up? No. They taste like same. Yeah. They taste exactly the same. Tornadoes and whatever. Yeah. Taquitos.
Taquito.
Taste exactly the same. It's
And
like
to be honest, they don't taste that good. They're only good when you're stoned or real hungry.
or drunk. Fuck, I can eat
Yeah,
one of them.
like they're just good in a pinch.
Easy, Gabe. You better go change your depends. That was more than a fart. Farts are not supposed to be chunky. Whew. Oh, I bet they do some of them 3-wheel motorcycles and them 2 wheels up front, one in the back. What do they call them? Slingshots.
Maybe those.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you done one of them slingshots. Oh, mercy. Yeah, my mother-in-law is in the nut house now. I just found out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How long you been in there?
I don't know. Lady told me she just got out. So, I mean, I'm talking to somebody that just got out, but she was in there, said she lost the love of her life 2 days ago. Well, that's probably when she checked her in the nut house because he's all methed out. She's methed out. But she's moving to Texas, so she'll be out of our hair for a while.
Who is that again?
My wife's mother.
If she's in there, they'll let her out. Like they're not going to hold her for probably more than a few days, and then they'll let her out, and she'll either back to her old shit or she'll get her shit together.
She ain't gonna get her shit together.
Well, I don't know. If she's in there and they get her straight for 3 days, she might have a clear enough head that she might want to go to rehab and get right. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's the best thing to happen to people is to get put away for a hold for 3 days to where you can't get anything. And
that's what I pray. I pray she tries to break the cycle. I pray she does that very thing. But the bad thing is, I think she's done it so much she's burnt out. She don't know reality anymore.
Yeah, maybe. But you can only hope that she gets a bit of clarity, grabs hold of it.
I love my mother-in-law when she's clean. When I was on the shit, she was my favorite mother-in-law. But like, when she was level-headed, she's really a good person.
Yeah.
But now
most addicts and alcoholics are. If they're off the shit, they're great people. But when they're on their shit, they're just you don't want to be near them.
But now the way my wife describes her raising, it wasn't nothing to be proud of the way they's brought up because the way the dope was doing them. I told her, I said, how come you're not like that? I said, well, I was lucky. My parents lived out in the country and it never hit us. That shit wasn't around us. But I don't think my parents would have been on that because they never did. But we lived out in the country. We was a blind eye. We didn't know what crack was. We didn't know what heroin was. We didn't know what methamphetamines was. We knew what alcohol and weed was. That was it. Then we grew up. And then, boom, that's the world we're in. But I pray she gets straight.
I knew what drugs were from the first time I did them. And I wanted to try them all.
I didn't know what methamphetamines was till I was probably 22, 23 years old. Never seen it, never heard of it. I didn't even know what it looked like. But then, my brother got hooked on it. And then when I moved out, I got hooked on it with my, my wife.
How could you not have known what it was when you didn't you have Dare in your school?
Dare never said shit about none of that stuff. Dare
What?
come in, Dare come in, gave you a ribbon, you signed a little certificate, you got a fucking ribbon, you went on.
That's not how it was in our school. It was a whole program.
Every time we
They
got our
told you
Dare
all about-
ribbon, we would take the FR off of drug free and would be drug E. But you know, all I knew about was weed.
Wow.
Either I was just lived a sheltered life and never thought, never knew it. But like we lived out in the country.
Oh, I get it. You're not near a big city. You're in the country. It wasn't, like it wasn't until the 2000s that meth exploded and fentanyl and all the big drugs really exploded everywhere.
Yeah.
Like back then, I guess it was just fucking whiskey and weed down there.
Maybe some moonshine. But but when I found methamphetamines, I'm gonna say my wife introduced it to me. She didn't twist my arm and make me do it. I did it on my own, but I tried it with my wife for the first time. And then I was hooked. That was it for 10 years. It's nothing but meth. But
that was my thing.
So, but yeah, it's just we lived out in the country. Like I said, we was farther out in the sticks. Sometimes you had to pump sunshine in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, Alice, Dare only discussed that when she was in school. But I was also in a rural school too.
We learned all kinds of drugs we learned, like it was like a brochure of what you wanted to try when you got older. That's like when I was doing Dare in school, it was like crack, the cocaine.
Wait a minute, this fella here, I grew up with this boy in school, and this boy can tell you the same damn thing. When we was growing up, there was nothing but whiskey, weed, and a little bit of moonshine. But now we was also from a town that when I moved to that town, it was a town of 643. And
it was like Hazard.
Yeah, it was Hazard County, just basically. But that's like I said, Jonathan Allen, me and him have been friends since the 3rd grade. For real. And I'm not talking that Don Toretto shit. Me and him been friends.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was smoking crack in the 3rd grade. Fuck, Mike. What you talking about?
Nah, that's my homeboy. That's my brother. I called his dad my dad. We worked together, me and his dad, and we run all over the world, all over the place. He introduced me to Bald Knob, matter of fact, where I'm at now. He'd brought me down here to see one of my girlfriends. Shit. What up, Jeremy?
What's up, Jeremy?
But
I don't know why Jeremy's comments don't show up on my Facebook feed.
Huh, I don't know. See, he can tell you, man, we've been through. You know what our Friday and Saturday nights was?
You got to figure, though, I lived in Maryland right next to D.C. and Baltimore, so that's why we got taught about all the hard drugs.
Exactly. Our typical Friday and Saturday night, Jonathan, this is going to fucking, your toes are going to curl. We would go to town, turn our CBs on, and from dark till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning was out there fucking playing CB tag. You ever played CB tag? We had 100 acres out there. We just fucking hit dirt roads back when we had dirt roads. And we go out there and shut off and just key up CB, and you go try to find them like tag, but you're in vehicles with CBs. That was our shit back in the day.
Yeah, my shit back in the day, we'd go to like they had these teen nightclubs, like they were for teenagers, so they didn't serve alcohol, or they did serve alcohol, but you had to be overage and have a wristband to get alcohol. Some of them, but yeah, I remember at 16 going in there and doing cocaine. No.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Kayla,
So,
I'll tell her that here in a little bit.
we grew
She's
up
sick.
different.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just regions, I guess, you know. I'll tell her, Kayla, she's laid up in the bed sick right now, but I will tell her. But yeah, I mean, shit. Our cruise nights was we'd go up to Searcy and hit Ray Street and be stuck in traffic for 2 hours one way just to turn around and do it again. Go to the rodeos. We'd go to the country dances, but that's all non-alcoholic. All they served was burgers and Cokes. But we was there to meet chicks. We didn't give a shit about anything else. What up, Waylon?
What's up, Waylon?
Your show starting about 45 minutes, right? We'll make sure we're off of here because I'm going to come over and watch tonight.
We used to. Now, we used to just cruise the strip. We didn't play CB tag or nothing. We cruised the strip, pick people up, hang out in parking lots, shoot the shit. I remember just cruising the strip one night, pulled through McDonald's, and there was this goth chick with piercings all over her face. And we were like, man, that had to hurt. We went through McDonald's drive-through, and the girl that was working there, goth chick with piercings all over her face. And I was like, man, that had to hurt. And she said, not as much as the ones on my nipples. And we were like, prove it. She whipped them out and proved it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But our cruise night, when we wasn't playing CB tag, we'd come to Searcy cruise, or we'd go to Conway. We'd cruise down Donahue and Conway. But then they put all the roundabouts in and fucking people got lost. You know, we're in the South. So,
dude, how do they get lost? I mean, dude, the roundabouts, you're going around the circle and turning left. You're in the South. You should know all about that. It's NASCAR.
yeah, but where do you get off? I just keep going around in circles. Fuck. I swear I've been here before. I do that all the time, though, lady. Now they put a roundabout here in Searcy, and it's kind of off on back roads. And I'll hit it, and I'll just grab it, and I'll just take a couple of circles. I'll look at her and say, "Circle the wagons," and we'll just jump out. I don't know why. It's always fun.
Yeah.
We did a little drag racing, but I remember Shane knew that night. Was out there drag racing in front of the school. Hell, I mean, our town was so small, we'd sit in the school parking lot and drink beer. And the cop would, hang on.
Hello, are you coming? I already sent that money. I'm waiting on you for that butt stuff. All right, see ya.
But
I had Mikey's call. He was waiting for butt stuff.
yeah, no, I'm going to Missouri in the morning. That's my cousin. He gonna ride up there with me.
And you're gonna do butt stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, we'd go pool hall in Heber and play pool. His mom used to work the pool hall, so it's fucking that mother. He's a damn. He could play pool. I'm not much of a pool player anymore. I used to could, but I like playing snooker a lot. But yeah,
It was just when I around 13, 14 years old, it was just weed and beer. Really, when we hung out at the skating rink. No, it's probably about 12 and 13. It was weed and beer. What's up? Hey, Beans here.
brother.
But then once I hit high school, I knew all the drugs. I already knew what LSD was because that was the first thing I did when I was 12. I loved LSD.
Yeah, I mean, my buddy had his driver's license, matter of fact, and like we knew about weed and beer and whiskey and shit like that, but like as far, you know, and every once in a while you hear a little something about tripping on acid from the old timers, you know. But you know, the old timers done a pretty good job. They smoked the shit out of some weed, but the old timers around us, They never let us know nothing about anything else. But no, they smoked our joint. They didn't give a fuck. And hell, one of the old timers is his uncle. And I'm sure he was doing cocaine back in them days. But you never heard of that. We heard he smoked pot and that was it. What up, Jenna?
Hello, Jenna. Make sure you put in that hashtag, Jenna.
Let me call my cousin back real quick. I know he's going to want.
All right, we got 4 minutes to hit this 20.
Okay. I'll wait for that.
Why, is it going to be the phone on the call?
Well, no, it's gonna be. Hey, what do you want to take? Do you want to take my ride? You want to take your ride? Where are we gonna go tomorrow? We're gonna go get cigarettes and a little bit of pot, and we're gonna come home. That's what we're gonna do.
3 minutes.
But I'll call him. I'm sure he'll want to. He's also wanting to go get some bread too. I forgot about that. He's wanting to go get some Amish sourdough. So I forgot. We're going on the way up this time, try to stop him. He's wanting to get him a couple of loaves of bread because when we come back the other time, it was almost out by the time we made it to him.
Amber, what's up, Amber? Look, we're up to 18. We're going to hit that 20 soon.
Oh, yeah, we'll hit that 20.
Tag your friends if you don't see them in here yet.
That's right, because we got about 2 minutes and a few seconds. We'll be firing them up. Y'all don't forget, 8 o'clock, Waylon's got people in the boxes tonight.
Well, it's 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 Central. And Bean's doing blackface. Oh, no, there's just a buffer going on right now. He ain't got no signal. There he is.
I may not have room for him up here.
Is it frozen?
You come in, Captain. Captain, come in. Yeah. What do you need, baby?
Can you hear my music from in here?
No. She's worried I can hear music. Now we got 2 spinny beans.
1 minute. Amber with 20 stars. Thank you, Amber. Amber with another 20 stars. Bean is having technical difficulties. Dude, this is the like.
I just pulled him back down. Maybe he'll catch up or something. Then we can put him up. I'm hoping.
I don't know. We're getting ready to hit that 20.
Yeah, we got 10 seconds. Get your lighters right next to you.
Denise with 20 stars. Thank you, Denise. Not to be outdone. Fire in the motherfucking hole, guys.
Fire in the hole. Damn it.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
Nah, later, Jonathan, man.
Alice with 20 stars. Thank you, Alice. Margaret with 100 stars. Thank you, Margaret. Gabe with 20 stars. Denise with 20 stars. Man, they're just rolling in now. Is Bean up yet?
He's completely gone.
Alice with 20 more stars. I think he gave up on us.
He maybe look for signal. He's going to McDonald's to get some signal.
Denise with 20 more stars. He was probably coming up to give us an update on the waffle.
There he is.
There you go. Every time I try to connect on my other phone, my fucking signal dropped off.
Oh, shit.
What's going on, y'all?
We got any more waffle spots in?
Yeah, Amber just got 2.
You got to put that hashtag back up there.
Oh, yeah.
Mister. So you could add 2 to that total there if you want.
$2 to the total.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to give a spot away as soon as we hit 20.
Hell yeah. What's up, Alice? What's up, Elisa? Denise? Everybody.
Well, it's for 20 more stars, I think. If that just came in, unless I am setting it twice.
Well, the thing with flying is you can fly there and land a lot quicker than you can drive. He's already there, at least. He done landed.
Yeah. I'd
I'm
still
sorry,
be
I
in
was sorry.
fucking South Carolina right now if I drove.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already up PA.
Got me a 2026 Kia Forte with only 1,000 miles on it.
Sweet. Did you get the extra insurance?
Hell no.
This jackass that shit, dude.
Have you
This
done
shit is-
donuts in it, go?
You
Just
should
got
have
the
opted for it.
traction control, got hands-free driving. Like, just take my hand off the wheel and fucking play games on my phone.
Denise with 20 more stars. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Denise.
Y'all killing it.
Definitely
They're
been
being
killing
more-
it.
Yeah, they're being more reasonable today. Like, they've been killing it like, in the past, like, couple days. Like, now they're back down to normal stars, like 20. Like, all right, cool.
500 stars were nice, but damn, you're breaking me, boys.
They're breaking my balls.
Motherfuckers, I didn't take it a raise. How was the flight, Denise said?
That was all right. It goes by
Gabe with
quick.
20 more stars.
Thank you, Gabe.
This with 20 more. They're going to get a even at 20, they're going to end up getting the shit.
What up, Rosebud?
Yeah, every
Yes.
time I fly, I usually download a new game and see how far I could get into the game before I land, which
Oh,
usually
yeah.
helps the time pass by pretty fast.
Alice with 20 more stars. Thank you, Alice.
Well, what'd you
Thank
do?
you,
Was
Alice.
there any, I have a question. Was there any in-flight movies you could have watched?
I was on Allegiant motherfucking Air. They didn't even have TVs or screens or nothing, let alone a movie. Like,
That's what I was
have-
asking. I didn't have any screens on the back of your seats. No.
hell no.
They had a toilet screwed to the wing, and you had to go outdoors to use it if you needed it.
That's a Mile High porta potty.
That's right.
That's what I would play spades though. Well, actually, I wouldn't even be able to play spades because I need a connection to play spades.
you gotta pay for the Wi-Fi, and I don't even remember hearing them give it as an option. So I don't even know if this plane had Wi-Fi.
I want to download some NASCAR game. Gabe with 20 more stars. Denise with 20 more stars. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Damn, was creeping up there close to 20.
Let's go. Get them shares out, y'all. Tag your friends. Hit that like button as many times as you can. Honestly, that'll help the algorithm more than anything. If everybody in here keeps hitting that like button, we'll get 20 in no time. What up, Jess? I feel like we've
What's
had
up,
like a
Midwest?
steadily. I feel like we've had like a steadily growing audience over the past couple of months here.
Yeah, it's been doing pretty good lately. That's why we need to get this Are You Smarter going. At least, like I said, while we got the audience coming in.
Yeah. I just bought some Are You Smarter Than a Stoner stickers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I didn't buy them.
Have you talked to Ricky about that lately? See if he have all
No,
you.
I haven't had a chance to get on the phone with him, and he hits me up every now and then mentioning different things about it, but
Take the
I
Spring
don't
Ridge
really get
Drive
into
exit.
discussions with him. But I really have to.
Gabe with 69 stars. Thank you, Gabe.
Thank you, Gabe. Try to get it in by the end of the month, maybe.
That'd be cool.
Take the Spring Ridge Drive exit.
Denise with 20 stars. Spring Ridge Drive. That sounds like Frederick, Maryland.
No,
At the next stop
it's right
sign,
outside of
turn left.
Reading.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Spring Ridge Drive. Then at the next light, you'll turn right.
You talk too much, lady.
Oh.
At the light, turn right onto Paper Mill Road.
Paper Mill Road. That don't sound normal. That sounds like a Pennsylvania thing. Dude, and those paper mills stink. Dude, they smell.
Yeah, I used to work at a paper mill. They do stink. I hate these fucking windy ass, fucking hilly ass back roads.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
I don't understand that
At the
comment.
stop sign, turn left to
I think
Paper Mill Road.
I think it's supposed to be Bus and Bunny are giving away a bus to their subscribers this month. I don't know if you've ever watched them.
Giving away a bus? We need that.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
that bus. Matt's got a CDL, right?
No, I do not. I used to.
We can fake it till we make it then.
Yeah,
I
do
can
you need
drive
a,
anything.
you don't need a CDL for a bus unless it's like a passenger thing, is it right?
No, if it's got air
For a
brakes.
bus, yeah, if you're carrying passengers, you need a passenger endorsement. So yes, you do.
Yeah, but like carrying passengers as in like public, my family.
No, if it's like an RV, no. If it's like family and shit, no. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Aren't those SRVs pretty much just bus?
If it has air brakes, I think you're going to need it. So it depends on that. And
At
you're
least
going in and out of service beam. We can't hear you.
yeah, I think for sure air brakes, you got to have them either way. Unless you're like running a semi truck for a farm, you don't even have to have a CDL to drive anything on that. Around here, they'll give you, I think it's like 112 miles anywhere from that farm, even if it's got air brakes, semi truck hauling grain. Half these grain haulers around here ain't got CDLs.
Yeah.
Kayla, there's no star button down on the bottom of your screen. Right
At the
here.
next sign, turn left. At the stop sign, turn left onto Reavers Bridge Road.
Huh. Try to shut down your Facebook and come back.
Denise with 50 stars. Or you could click on their stars and send them that way, can't you? You said.
Sometimes that works, yeah. It'll say, this is a message sent with stars. Click here to send some yourself or something like that.
Denise with 50 stars.
It'll stop.
Hit the wrong button and got out of Facebook on my. There we go.
It'll stop somewhere and grab some papers. We're at 18 people.
Yep, we had 18. I should have added 19th right there, but
Everybody in here, hit that like button. We got 18 people, only 15 reactions.
Yeah,
One of
some
y'all
people aren't
vote
getting a job.
it ain't
19.
fun.
One more person, we can spin this. Make sure you hashtag Mess Comedy.
You don't have to send stars, Jess.
Yeah,
we
we
appreciate
appreciate
the
it.
call.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, but just your company is, that's definitely enough. Stars make it fun, but your company makes it fun.
Oh, Gabe with 20 stars. Denise with 20 stars. We're doing the star party.
Denise is like a hawk. She sees them stars get dropped. She's like, no.
Lisa says she is the star. She doesn't need to send them. $19.
Hey,
Yeah, we try to keep the drama away. Sometimes I happen to bring drama, but Margaret with 50 stars, Mike with whoa,
200,000. Thank you, Margaret.
look at that shit, y'all!
I
Come on,
had to type that out.
you gotta match that.
I
Y'all
typed that
have
out
enough to
wrong.
do.
I typed that out wrong. I hit the wrong button.
Shit, be quiet, Denise. You gotta match that.
What's up, Coffin?
Man.
10,000. Fire. What up, Fire?
What up?
I'm fine. Gabe with 20.
Thank you, Gabe. Everybody over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. Everybody on Facebook, hit that follow and hit that like as many times as you can. Turn on that notification bell.
Kayla with 1,000 stars. Kayla did up the ante.
Hell, how much?
Turn left onto North
1,000 stars.
Golly.
That's it.
I can see your boogers.
Stop being such a cheap ass, Kayla. Oh my god.
Gabe
I walk by-
420.
I mean, if I walk by a homeless guy and I want to give him something, it's usually a 10. Are you trying to tell us something?
Gabe with the
420.
It better be
Denise
more than
with 50.
it better be more than Kayla or he's fucking canceled.
at least on the YouTubes.
How to come just come in and start cutting loose on people that are donating? Like that's fucking so fun. Like, you know what I mean? Challenge their pockets. Who let that guy in here? Oh, you calm down, Gold Dust.
We say gold dust.
That's what he said.
Yeah, bro. She used to come on live back in the day, and her makeup had like a gold glow to it, so I would call her Gold Dust.
Yeah, you know, we had that conversation about wrestlers and shit the other day. We talked about Gold Dust and all that. And then a couple of nights ago, I found this series about wrestlers that went down like a dark path. The one was about Gold Dust. The one was about Jake the Snake. Like,
Gold Dust story of Dustin Rhodes, wasn't it? He was wild, buddy.
Yeah.
Wild.
the thing is that his dad was such a legend that he always felt like he was living in his shadow. Like, so that dude had serious drug problems.
Oh, what's up, Make a Wish? What's up?
Yeah, he had it rough.
But what's cool
dude,
about
let's be honest. Hold on a second. Let's be honest. His dad, Dusty Road, had a serious drug problem with cocaine too.
Yeah. But what's cool about the wrestling scene and like all the guys that were big in wrestling back in the day, all had drug problems. It all started with like
buddy.
painkillers and shit. And
I would go back 30 years and rip, maybe 35 years. I would go back and rip lines with Ric Flair and fucking Hulk Hogan. No
Hey,
problem.
you know who-
I would fucking rip lines. Let's go.
you know who was the main guy that got him out of the drugs?
Probably
Fucking
DDP.
DDP. Yep. Diamond Dallas Page.
Well, isn't
Got
he a
so
fuck-
many wrestlers on the right track.
I, you know what? When I was a kid, I didn't like that guy, and I knew there was a reason. Fucking fun spoiler, fun sponge is what he was.
I always liked DDP. I thought DDP was a badass. He was
He did the fucking
Yeah.
diamonds with his hands, and it was like I remember his thing. Yeah.
But
He was an intimidating motherfucker.
He came into wrestling as an old man. He was just cold.
Yeah. He was like real.
You're breaking up, dude.
Yeah. For me, it was the Legion of Doom. Do you remember those guys? And then they were the Bushwhackers at one point in time too, I think.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there were two different. The Bushwhackers
Oh,
were
really?
like kind of midgets. They were
Okay,
They were
the
tall,
Legion of Doom were the guys with the
Bushwhackers-
spikes on their shoulders, right?
That was Legion of Doom, and they also had Demolition. There was two. There was Demolition, were the silver spikes and the painted
Yep.
so
Yep.
like they Action Smash were Demolition, and then you had
Oh.
Legion of Doom also.
Wasn't they Road Warriors too?
Yeah, the Road Warrior, Hawk, and Smash were
Yeah.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah. See, I remember the old Rock and Roll Express, you know, them back in them days, Terry Taylor and Coco Beware, and,
I remember Coco Beware,
you know,
Jimmy Snuka,
Kamala.
Give me the Superfly Snooker.
and Jimmy Superflex Snuka.
Oh,
Remember,
fuck yeah.
remember
Who was the-
Mike Rotundo and Barry Windham?
Who's the
Yeah.
guy in the barber shop?
Brutus Barber Beefcake.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Thank you. He was fucking great. He had the set of scissors or whatever.
What
Yeah.
about Hillbilly
Yeah.
Jim?
Who, sorry?
Roddy Piper, Hillbilly Jim, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another one too, Kamala.
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Big Boss Man.
Yeah, big
Oh,
boss.
big boss, man.
What
That guy
about
was
Dr.
fucking.
Death?
He turned
Steve
into
Williams?
Sergeant Slaughter, didn't he?
No, they
Yeah.
were two different people.
Were
Yeah.
they? Okay.
What about Dr. Death, Steve Williams?
I don't remember him too much. I know of him. I guess I wasn't a big fan to remember him.
He was one of the first football all-stars to join wrestling. His finishing move was that he would tackle you. He would
Is that
Spears.
Steve McMichaels?
Go figure, eh?
Was that Steve Mongo McMichaels?
it may have been,
Same
but
guy?
it may have been, but back in the old school, it was Dr. Death, Steve Williams.
No shit. Kayla with
No.
another $1,000. Thank you,
shit,
Kayla.
You know who I think? Fucking come on, 1,001. Just put the one extra one in there. Like, stop being a cheap ass. Do you think? I'm joking, but she knows that.
Guy
It's
with
Kayla.
the 2x4, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Who did the most drugs in the back would have been Ultimate Warrior.
Yes.
I don't know, Randy Savage.
No, I'd go
Randy
Ultimate
Savage was
Warrior.
a big Randy Savage is a big cokehead, but Ultimate Warrior would fucking just do a line, rip a line, and go out and just fucking go
Run.
crazy.
Yeah. The Ultimate Warrior was definitely one of the. I put money on it. That guy had cocaine everywhere.
He was my favorite wrestler, the Ultimate
Although-
Warrior.
other wrestlers hated him. Like he was the most hated
And he-
wrestler because he had no talent. That's all he could do is run out and have all that energy, and that's
Yeah.
like all he was famous for.
Yeah,
His talent, like he would injure so many wrestlers.
He was-
that, like
he did good though because he was short lived. He really wasn't there long, and he still is remembered till today.
yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. He was a Hall of Famer before he died.
Yeah, yeah. I signed a petition. I think Chris Benoit should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know what? What he did at work, what you do at work, and what you do at home are two different things, guys. No, I'm going to fucking hell.
I might have to say that. I might have to remember that and say that at open mic. Did you? Hey,
That's
did you watch that
brutal.
joke I sent? Did you watch that bit I sent?
20.
I sent it
We
in-
got 20.
I haven't checked our chats in like 2 days, so I'll have to go
We
check
had
them.
20. We had 20.
Yep, we had 20. We can go ahead and make sure you got your hashtags in. I did that. I sent you a video of that bit of me doing the molested by my uncle bit.
Oh fuck! I'll watch it when I get off here. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I sent it like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's probably about right because I haven't checked them in like 2 days. So I've been busy as hell. We had to take the dog to the fucking vet today, and this and that, and it's just been a busy. busy couple.
I edited just that bit out. It's about 1 minute, and it's them introducing me coming up on stage and doing that bit, and I brought the whole crowd in with me. I was like, "Right, guys, fuck that guy, right, guys, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, fuck him." And then I was like, "It's all right though. I got even. I fucked his daughter."
That's
You already
amazing.
got your hashtags in. I feel sorry for you because we finna spin this shit.
This guy we're in the middle of a good conversation, which could have been a great clip, and this guy goes and fucking ping. You gotta take the buttons from him.
You can't.
John,
Oh man, the
Yeah.
handicap guy won. Let's go.
you hear John? You got 1 minute.
John,
to
every
claim
time I
your-
look at your profile picture, it reminds me of that guy that does all the content. He's like got the skinny arms and shit, and he like crawls around and shit. Does anybody know who I'm talking about?
Man.
I swear to God, they're related.
I gotta write that into a joke. That whole Chris Benoit thing.
Chris Benoit, yeah, what you do at work and do at home, We'll see. You leave work. Yeah, fuck. You leave home at the
I got-
curb when you go to work, and you leave work at home when you whatever. But yeah, you know what to say.
Did OJ ever make it to the Hall of Fame?
I don't think so.
No,
I think
OJ
he
never
did.
got a
Well,
guilty verdict either, though. Really, right? So
Like
That's
they
another
wouldn't let-
person. That's another one that should be in the Hall of Fame. What you do?
yeah, well, you know what's crazy?
Pete Rose. Pete
He
Rose
goes.
should be in the Hall of
He
Fame.
died as a thief more than a murderer because he was the worst guy. Like he would steal your sports memorabilia. That
John,
was
you
the
here?
guy. He would rob you.
John, you here, brother? Where you at, John?
John didn't respond.
Not yet. I've been looking.
Sports memorabilia.
All right, let's spin it again then.
Spin
All
it.
What about Pete Rose? You know, Pete Rose should have been in the Hall of Fame too.
I think they put posthumously or whatever. Denise Rappaport, she's here.
She's
Um,
here.
Yeah,
Rappaport. No, it's Reppert.
Rappaport. I'm sorry, I'm a horrible.
You got me
reader.
excited because you made me think about Rappaport, the guy that yells about that. He like yells about everything, bro. That guy makes my day.
Wait, what were we just talking about?
Pete Rose.
Oh yeah, Pete Rose, I think was posthumous, whatever that word is, after he dies. They let into the
Assumed-
Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't want to try to say it either.
That word, isn't he in the Hall of Fame now since he died? They let him in?
They said they'd never let him in there for the gambling. He threw a game or something.
But I think they ended up, after he died, letting him in.
I really hadn't kept up with it, but I just thought it was sad they done that to him.
Can you look it up on your computer real quick? See if
Yeah,
they did.
y'all look for Denise's thing. I know she's here. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there she is, laughing right now.
I know. We all know she's here. Pete Rose.
Ominously.
Pete Rose. Pete Edward Rose Sr., nicknamed Charlie Hustle, is an American professional baseball player and manager who became MLB's all-time leader in hits, 4,256 over a 24-season career with Reds, Phillies, and Expos, a 17-time All-Star, a 3-time World Series champion, was banned for life in 1989 over gambling, was later admitted to it.
Where did that noise just come from?
Posthumously resonated in 2025.
So he was.
So yeah, he was. He remains popular, whatever that word, yet legendary figure in baseball history.
What was that? I can't get exactly what you were saying without that first word. You want to hit that again, please? Okay.
Fuck off, Tony. Fuck off, Tony.
You're that. You know what? You would have been that guy in grade 6. You know what I mean? Had a little struggle with reading, and I'd have sat behind you. Just when you got called out to read, I'd have been behind you whispering stupid shit.
Getting frustrated as fuck. Turn around, this motherfucker.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh
Sorry,
man,
Adam.
that's good.
Well, y'all about ready to wrap this up? We know Waylon fitting to go live, and
I'm not
about
going to
that
wrap
time.
nothing up so Waylon can go live. I'm going to have a bowl before I go. What's wrong with you?
you go ahead and
Do
have
you
a
guys
bowl.
care about what Waylon's doing? Come
Let's
on
have
now.
a bowl. Let's have a bowl. But I
We
got
were gonna wrap this up before 9 o'clock anyway. We
Yeah,
got
I
home
gotta-
late.
Yeah, we got a whole 10 minutes. We're good.
I got to
quick
get
bowl.
the grandkids in bed too. So yeah, we got time for a bowl, bro.
Hey, my grandkids. Jesus Christ.
Never mind.
No,
Fuckhead. I'll do a dab with you. How about that? Whew.
Man, it got chilly real quick.
Oh,
out here.
fuck off. Fucking cunt ass fucking hornet. I'm trying to smoke a ball. I'm going to find my fucking hornet spray and I'm going to kill every one of you mercilessly. You fucking cunts. I hate hornets.
Oh shit.
All right, boys. Have a good night.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. Fire and hole.
I know.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole.